Welcome to another episode of Smart Outsourcing Talks.
The way that we did our team page, and we made that really fun. We had a photo shoot, and everybody brought their personality with them. So we took some fun pictures and some serious pictures. And we did that within the office, the way we decorated the office, just the things that I did, and it attracted the people that saw that didn't like the perception of accounting being boring, and they wanted to work with it.
As firm owners tend to be driven to help their clients, but a lot of times it's very, very difficult to ask for help. So they can achieve having success in their firms too, but it might take a little bit longer because they're figuring it out themselves through trial and error.
And I actually went through a period when I decided I'm going to hire the team members. I will bleed money and then find clients. And I bled too much money. I had to scale back. And it was difficult because it's hard to, in a small business situation, to hire people and then let them go. They have families, they have obligations.
Being humble enough to admit I didn't know what I was doing when it came down to sales and marketing. And so what I focused on is, what if I created a podcast and I interviewed people who knew more than I did, and I could ask them questions and I could learn from them while at the same time giving them a platform.
I made a decision in 2019 to start coaching softball at the college level, volunteering. And I wasn't in the office 24/7 during tax season, right? So that can brew jealousy. It can brew, like, why is she never in the office? She's always at softball. And I think there was a little bit of that kind of naturally and gradually pushed out employees. And right behind them, I brought in the technology to replace them.
But also, like, the market changes, right? Like, talent is getting harder to find. Like, in retaining talent is hard. Like, everyone's poaching talent because there's not enough to go around, and like, they didn't have the people. Even if they do a good job, they don't have the people to deliver the services. So they wanted to drive productivity and automate certain processes to deliver more work. And we just saw the market change. The demand was big, and the demand would continue to grow as the years went on. And that's what gravitated. We want to solve a big problem.
Clients are depending on us to keep their data secure, and in many ways, you and I talked about this, in many ways it was a big gray cloud. Like, we're just sending our information to the other side of the world, and we don't really know what's happening. But having seen here the security that you have, and having seen the dedication of your team, it makes this a human experience.
And in scaling, we have a lot of clients from the Woodard community. So they were all flocking for to meet our team leaders. No one was caring about who I am standing up. No one wanted to meet me, actually.
That's good. That's good.
And I was so happy looking at everybody was flocking around the team leaders, because they see every day on the screen, as you said rightly, and then they saw them physically, so they just wanted to spend time and stuff like that.
Isn't that great? It's so fulfilling to be able to do that. I think that's the opportunity we have as leaders, just like you're doing, Maanoj, is you're connecting people, right? You're connecting people, and you're being a facilitator of relationships. And so I think that brings.
I can make an analogy in our profession for the same thing. We, I think, as accountants, try to do too much ourselves. We want to control everything. We want to be in charge of every single aspect of working with a client, and that's what I was doing to myself.